You know, Barth, I'm sitting over here, and I'm looking at the Dunbars, and I'm thinking to myself, silently, of course, it's nice to see a family together like this, sharing moments, you know, living as a total unit.
Well, I think you've hit all nail and no thumb there, Jerry. The family unit is certainly a vital part of American life, no question about it.
I feel very strongly about this, Barth, and forgive me if I really press on this, but the family's been given a bad name in recent years. All sorts of groups, your mafiostras, your Manson family, clans like that. They refer to themselves as families, and anyone who gives it a minute's thought knows that these are not families. I'll give you an example. I'll bet you dimes to donuts that if Charles Manson were to drop dead today, Patty Krenwinkel wouldn't inherit a darn red cent.
Well, that's probably true, and I bet she's got a bunch stashed away, too. I tell you, quite frankly, I don't know that much about the Manson family.
No.
I did not see the movie. As I understand it, the whole thing just started out as some kind of a publicity stunt for the Beatles, and it just backfired on them.
Well, I just wonder, though, if we have all these holidays, why shouldn't we take maybe just one day a year and call it kind of a family day where a family could get together, maybe exchange gifts, sit down and have a dinner with each other, you know, just kind of enjoy themselves.
It's not a bad idea at all. You could maybe have it like the last week in December, about a week before New Year's or something like that.
That's right. Have it around Christmas. Make a whole 3-day weekend out of it.
Why not right on Christmas, since you're doing that anyway? You can combine the two.
2 in 1, yeah.
Absolutely.
Kids had birthdays that fell on Christmas, they'd be really T.O.'d, you know? But that's not our problem. We can't worry about people who were born on Christmas.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I think I ought to change the subject here, Jerry. It's starting to stiff a little bit.
Well, as long as you get into something that's related. As long as we're talking about family.
Watch my lips. I think you'll pick up on this.
Okay.
All of us around here know that your brother is the manager of the station.
Oh, yes.
But what about the rest of your family? Are they still among the wakeful, as they put it?
They sure are, thank the good Lord, and knock wood. My dad worked all his life at the paint factory up in Canton. And he and Mom just retired last year, and they bought a little retirement trailer, and they took it down south. That's where they are now.
Well, it sounds like you had a very close family, actually.
Yeah. Not really. No,
Really?
No, I was saying yeah, but not really. They were just a little out of touch. But some habits, you know, they'd say something to me, and I'd say, oh, yes, even though I didn't agree. No, they were a little out of touch. They didn't understand me. I know it sounds hackneyed, but they just didn't understand
They
me.
were English speaking.
Oh, yes. And the best, too. But I lived through it. I played it cool. I didn't sass them or cause them to turn on me. I survived.
You know, I think I limit myself by sitting over here all the time, but quite honestly, this is a side of you I've never seen before.
Well, why share your pain? It's my little cross to bear. But they'll get theirs.
Jerry Hubbard. Whoa, hey, lighten up. I've never heard you this bitter.
Well, I have reason to be bitter. As a kid, I never had anything the other kids had, except chicken pox.
Were your parents carriers, or...
No, they just pointed me out to the kids that were already exposed, and they wanted me to have something. My father never had chicken pox, and he wanted me to have it.
Treated you kind of rotten. You do things like wrap your lunch in a road map, try to give you the hint, that kind of thing. Come home at night, and they'd moved, little tricks.
That they had done, yes.
Yeah. Your folks are poor?
Poor? On a scale from 1 to 10, they were poor to lousy.
Whoa.
Oh, they meant, well, they were just square. You know how some people are just not suited for having children?
Yeah, like 2 women.
That's true. Or let's, 2 men.
Absolutely.
Let's not criticize.
But if those 2 men and those 2 women could get proper counseling and meet each other...
And proper introductions.
They could have, let's say, six children per piece. We could be talking 4 times 6, another 22 people.
And once their kids start having kids, it could go on forever, you know?
And every one of those 22 would need a car and a place to park it, and those parking lots need building, and it would help solve this unemployment problem. And I think...
But you go out, you get a job, they want an allowance, too, and there goes the money you've made from building a garage.
I think this is the main reason Anita Bryant's getting so much flack from these people in the parking lot business. Sure, you can laugh about it, Jerry. You can laugh about it, but they're not.
Don't stir up the civil rights people now. No, let's not open that can of fish. But in a nutshell, I feel that I should have never been born.
Well, there's not much I can add to that, so we'll be right back after these important words.
I think you'd criticize and say, well, there was a lot of good, but...